Hey everyone, Eric again with Adventures ASMR. Hope you're all doing well and doing part 2 of the informational series, A Foreigner's Ultimate Guide to the Philippines. So I'm going to keep this one even shorter than the first one. First one you kind of need to dive into a little bit of topics on the cost of living as a Western in the Philippines. This one's going to be on cost of transportation in the Philippines. So just some advice and how to get around when you're here. So basically I'm just going to talk about what I do. You know, obviously there's a million options. You can come here, you can buy a car and go where you want, when you want. You got that kind of money. But you come here, even if you're living here, you're just getting here on vacation. Basically, yeah, let's go this way actually. I'm going to flip it around. Better things to look at than me. But outside of power plant mall still. Probably gonna get some food here later. But yeah, you get here on vacation and you're wondering how to get around. I'd say, first of all, download the app Grab, G-R-A-B, on your phone. That's probably the easiest way to get everywhere, mainly around Manila. I know there's some places, maybe in the Province or some islands, where that app might be completely useless. But hey, you're here in Manila, download Grab. And Grab not only it's like Uber. So basically gets you everywhere you need to go. And you could do stuff, say you're at your hotel or you're living here at your apartment. You can order everything from food through, it's got, groceries, anything you need delivered. You're not feeling well, you need medicine. You can even get stuff like that delivered directly to you. The advantage of using Grab is I feel it's safer than using a lot of the cab services here. I'd have to do a whole episode on that, but in my opinion, I wouldn't use cabs here. I think that's the way, that's all they had years ago, but nowadays I would only use Grab, especially for safety. I can get into a whole episode on horror stories. Oh, look at that. Super cute. Hello. He looks excited. Basically horror stories that people have had getting into, taxis and essentially being taken places that they didn't want to go and being put in situations where they were essentially extorted for money. And you don't want to wind up like that. Now, 99% of the time, if you took a cab, it's not going to happen. It really probably is the 1% of the time. I'm not trying to fearmonger here. However, taxis are more expensive. Most of their, you see the taxis that are here, they're all making noises and clanking around as they're going down. They're old cars with a lot of mileage, and essentially the meters don't even work. I've like I said, it probably exists. I've never met a cab driver that seems trustworthy. They all seem a little bit on the slimy side. I'm not trying to be offensive. It is what it is. Just the way they approach you, and it's very open-ended. So they're very, oh yeah, but even if you negotiate, even if you know how much something costs and you get in, you agree, okay, hey, take me here for 200, 300, 400, 500 pesos. You might get there and all of a sudden the price changes, and it creates a problem. Now personally, I've had that happen, and I gave him what I said I was going to give him, and I got out and I said, hey, you don't like it, buddy, call the police. I don't think he was expecting that answer. It caught him a little bit off guard, and he just drove away. Now maybe you say that, or he says that, and it's his word against yours. Also, it's not worth the time. So use Grab. I wouldn't mess with cabs, but enough on that. If you're not using Grab and you're going around local, if you're in good enough shape and you're comfortable with doing so, like I would use personally the Trikes or the Jeepneys. I like them. It's something that it's not going to be around forever. They're trying to essentially phase those things out of the Philippines. I don't like it. I think that's what makes this place special. But who knows? Maybe another And they've been saying it for a while, so it might take a lot longer than they say, but who knows, maybe another 10 years from now those things won't exist here. But trikes, so you're trying to get somewhere local, you know, maybe you're at your apartment, you're a hotel, and you want to just quickly go to the market, go to the mall, something, you know, you jump on a trike. It might only cost you 40-50 pesos, and you get to where you're going. So it costs you what, less than $1. And Jeepneys, now Jeepney is a little tricky. On a trike, you tell the trike driver where you want to go, he'll take you directly there, and that makes it pretty easy. Jeepneys, you have to understand the route that the Jeepney is taking, and sometimes you have to take multiple Jeepneys to get to where you're going. So kind of got to be an expert navigator at that to navigate on the Jeepney system. But it starts at, who knows, somewhere around maybe 13 pesos. So what is that, like, I don't know, 20-25 US cents. Extremely affordable. But if you know how to get around on those, or you're just trying to get down a road that you see Jeepneys going on, you can hop on and hop off wherever you want. You just hop on, hand the money forward, they'll pass it up to the driver, he'll hand you back his, you know, they'll pass back the change, and you know, it's pretty much a done deal from there. But those, oh, and then lastly, buses. So a lot of times, maybe you think you might have to take private transport. Say, you know, you land in Manila, and you're trying to get to a place like Angeles City, Subic, or something like that. You know, if you got the money, and I don't even think it's about the money, I just think it's a waste of money. So even if you have the money, if you take private transport, it could be over $100 US. A lot of times they'll quote you something high, you negotiate, but on average, I'd say a lot of times, maybe about anywhere from 4,000 to 6,000 pesos. Now, what I don't like doing about that is, once again, even if it's not a cab, it's just a guy in his private car, and he'll say, oh yeah, I'll take you there. The price always changes. So they'll always start at one price, and next thing you know, most of the time they don't have, so you get on the big highways, they have some sort of speed pass. They might not have the speed pass, so if there's, you know, if it's heavy traffic hours, you're literally waiting in line to manually pay the toll. It's slow, and then surprise, guess who's paying the toll? That's not part of the price that you negotiated. Quite often he'll turn around and be like, hey buddy, like, you got to pay an extra so many pesos. Now it might not be a lot, but just the fact that you negotiated on a price and then surprise, you got a toll. And I mean, I'm sure some people had this experience before. 9 times out of 10, aside from that, they'll get tired halfway through the ride. There is it's a pull-off halfway through getting over there. That's kind of like a, thank you, Bo. It's like a rest stop. It's got everything from like a Jollibee through like a bunch of other stuff, and, you know, bathrooms. But he'll pull over, obviously want to take a rest, go to the bathroom, and then, surprise, you're buying him lunch. And, you know, you're kind of put in a position, like, I get it, you don't have to, but it's a few bucks, and they kind of make you feel bad if you don't. So it's a lot easier, in my opinion, if you just take the bus. Might be a little hard your first time getting to the, you know, you take a Grab to the bus station, and once you're at the bus station, just listen. Every Filipino is super helpful people. Just say where you're going. Someone's going to point you in the right direction. Easy peasy. They're going to put you on the bus. And I think from basically Manila to Angeles City, it's a little over 200 pesos, so about $4 American, and you get there. So would you rather spend $4 plus the you know, $4 or $5 Grab ride, or $100 plus tolls? It's slower, and there's a good chance you might have to buy the guy lunch. And like I said, you get on the bus. Obviously, the bus has the speed pass. You know, they're going right through everything. So anytime I've tried private transport compared to the bus was always faster. Private transport was not faster than taking the bus to Angeles. So get there for what, less than $10 versus $100 plus tolls and a lunch break. But hey, up to you. Well, I think that's about it. Yeah, that's all I can think of. And flip this around. So yeah, hey, if you can, please like, share, and subscribe if you found this information useful. If you have any other advice or any other tips, like I said, I don't know everything. I don't have all the answers. I'll never claim to. I've been vacationing here for 10 years. I've been living here for about a year. If you know something else that I don't, drop it in the comments. Love to learn from your experience. But yeah, that's about it for now. I think I'm gonna grab some dinner at Power Plant Mall, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks again for watching.